Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Do you know one skill that will make you fluent and confident in English? Or do you know what is that one skill which can help us to become more fluent, more confident and more understandable while speaking in English? Well, in this session today, I'm going to talk about that one skill which we need to develop, which will help us to become more fluent, more confident, and which will help us to improve our communication skills or our English speaking skills. Right? Everybody wants to be a good speaker. They want to be heard. Right? We all want to be heard. And we all like talking to each other. We all want to have conversations with people and want to get involved in a conversation, right? And it's not only just about involvement. We want to be heard, we want to be understood, we want to be influential in our speech as well, right? When we are talking about something, we want people to understand it and appreciate it as well. Right? So today I'm going to talk about that one skill which you need to develop in yourself, which will help you to become a confident and fluent English speaker. On that note, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But for that, you have to subscribe my channel. You have to press the bell icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. You can like and share my videos. You can write your comments in the comment section. But for this, you have to stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's get started with today's topic. So what is that one skill? Have you ever wondered, have you ever given a thought, what is that one skill which can help you to become more confident and fluent in speaking in English? This is very simple, guys. Every conversation depends on this. And this skill is called storytelling. Yes, believe it or not, whenever we speak about something, it's more or less about a story, right? When we talk about our experiences, when we talk about something which we have heard or we have witnessed or we want to know about something, it's all in a form of a story. People tell their experience. They start with, oh, yesterday I went to that restaurant and I had the pizza and it was amazing. I've heard it before, but I've never tried that ever. So yesterday we thought of going there and having that pizza. And then after having that pizza, I got to know why people are so mad about it. Right? So this is a story. Now every individual will have a different way of telling this. Right? Or if you also try, you can try telling this in 3-4 different ways. Even I can do that. I can try speaking about the same thing in different ways. So what is it? It is basically storytelling, and the more better you are going to get at storytelling or describing something, the better your communication will be, the better you will be able to speak in English, or your speaking skills will develop and people will be interested in knowing that as well, right? Or in listening to you or speaking to you. So it's all about storytelling. Everywhere, storytelling is very much required. Whether you are selling an idea, whether you are selling a product, or you are just trying to influence people, whatever it is, storytelling plays a vital role, and we need to understand why it is so important. When we understand its importance, then only we'll be able to develop it in a positive way so that it helps us in our goals, or it helps us in becoming fluent and confident in speaking in English. So first I'm going to talk about why it is so important. I'm going to give you examples to make you understand its importance. Okay, for example, if somebody asks me that monsoon sale is going on, did you check the stores lately? Okay, so how do I answer this question? It's a very simple question. The person asked me, the monsoon sale is going on. Did you check the stores lately? Okay, so the idea is the person wants to know from me whether I went to see the collections where the monsoon sale is there. Okay, so if I have visited the stores to check out the monsoon sale collection. So the person wants to know this. Now, the first answer is simply I can say, no, I didn't get time to visit the store. Or else I can say, oh yes, I visited the store yesterday and yeah, it was fine. The collections are okay-ish, or the collections are good. Okay, this is one way of saying this. Now, another way of saying this, if we want to more beautify it, come up with a little story and, just decorate it a little better and say. So how do we do that? Oh yes, you're right. The monsoon sale is on. And yesterday I got a chance to visit the store. I actually had to buy something for my daughter. So I thought of visiting the store. I went there and there was a huge sale collection and the stocks were pretty good. You can also go and check it out. So I just tried to come up with a story that I wanted to buy something for my daughter, and that's why I went there and I saw a good collection there, and if he wants, he can also visit the store. Now, listening to my story, the person will immediately this question will come to his mind. Did you buy something? And then I will say, yes, I wanted to buy one dress, but I bought 3, right? So this is how you make your conversation organized, or in the form of a story, or you describe it in a way that it appeals to people, and the people will respond to it or ask something of, just follow up with you, come up with a follow-up question or respond to you. Okay, this is how you can come up with your answer. It's not necessary it should be yes or a no. If you're saying yes also, you can come up with something creative, something nice, so that the other person also get interested in knowing about it. Okay, so this is something which is called storytelling. You have to come up with something interesting, so that it catches the other person's attention. I came up with the idea that I wanted to buy something for my daughter, and that is why I went inside that store and I found a good collection there. And in return, the person asked me, did you buy something from there? Then I told him, yes, I wanted to buy one dress, but I bought 3, which answers his question, right? And then the other thing will be, he will also think about visiting the store, because he knows, right, what I wanted to buy one item, but I bought 3. So which means there is something which people can look forward to. Okay, so this is how you can come up with a story in your answer, or you can weave your answer in a better way. Okay, so this is why storytelling is important. It binds your audience, it interests them, it catches their attention and understand the idea in a much better way. Okay, so that is why storytelling is very important, to catch the attention of the audience, or to bind them, or to connect with your thoughts, right? And so that they get interested in knowing what you are saying, and they can relate to it, and they can connect or relate to things. Okay, so this is why storytelling is very important. How do you improve on this skill, or how do you develop this skill? It's very simple, guys. Nobody is born a storyteller, right? And storytelling is a gift. People write novels, stories, there are different categories. But we also can develop this skill, right? We don't want to write a novel or a story book, but we want to be presentable. We want to present our answers in a better way. We want to describe things in a better way. And we know how to do it. We know how to start with it at least, right? We should try to improvise on our answer. We should try to come up with a strategy which will help us to describe anything, any simple thing in the best possible way, so that people understand it well with clarity, or probably we can make people understand with clarity and confidence. right? So how do we develop this skill of storytelling? Take up anything, guys, anything, whatever you wish to, and start describing it in 3-4 different ways, and see how you can describe it in the most innovative way or most creative way. You have to use your creativity. It's all about creativity, guys. Storytelling is about creativity. Remember that. So you have to be creative. Okay, you have to think how better you can describe this thing. So take a thing, take an object and try to describe it in 2-3 different ways, and see what all ideas you can add to make it more creative, more innovative and more appealing, right? It has to be appealing so that people listen to you, they connect with you and they understand you better. For example, as I told you that, we need to think that we have to sell something. It need not to be a product. We don't have to sell a pen. It's just that we have to sell our ideas. I am convinced with the sale collection, monsoon sale collection, right? So I have to sell what I saw or what I felt, right? I have to sell that, yes, it is good. How do I sell that? I can't directly go and say, yeah, you can check it out, there's a good sale there. So people, it will not impact that person much. But if I say that I wanted to buy one item and I bought 3, then that person will give it a thought. Oh wow, that means that there's something which caught her attention, or there's something good that she, bought 3 items instead of 1, right? This will attract people. This will help them to, make a decision, right? So that is why whenever you're talking about something, keep in mind that you have to sell that thing. You have to sell your ideas. You have to sell your thought process. So that is where storytelling comes into play. So you need to describe something in such a beautiful way that people get convinced and people get attracted to your speech. Yeah. So now how do we practice this? You can take up any question, you can take up any object also, and you can start describing it. For example, I will take a teddy bear. Okay, so I'll take a teddy bear and I'll see how I can speak about it in the best way possible. The first attempt. So first attempt might not be very great. So I take up teddy bear and I'll try for the first time, how do I speak about it? Okay, I love teddy bears. I don't know why, but it looks so cute and appealing to me. I have a teddy bear in pink color. Of course, I don't play with the soft toy, but I love decorating my house. So I had kept it in my living room. This is the first way I described a teddy bear. Coming to the next part, let's try it again and see how it goes. Okay, let's make it more interesting. I think teddy bear attracts people of every age. Starting from kids to elderly people, everybody loves teddy bear. The kids love playing with the teddy bear, and the elderlies or adults love to decorate their houses with teddy bears. My daughter loves teddy bear, but she doesn't play with it. She likes keeping it in her bedroom. And that is why I have teddy bears of all sizes in my kids' room and in my hall room. Okay, so what I did, I described it in a very general way. I was not speaking about myself only. I just spoke about everybody. I've included everyone. Like from kids to adult, everybody loves playing. Everybody loves teddy bear. Kids love playing with it, and elderlies or adults love decorating their houses with teddy bears. Okay, whenever you go, every house will have one teddy bear at least. Okay, whether it is the kids' room or for decoration. Okay, and I gave a personalized example also that my kid loves teddy bears. She don't play with it, but she wants to keep it on her bed. Okay, so this is what I described it. So it sounds very interesting. People want to know, okay, what do you do with teddy bear? Right? If I just say I love teddy bears and I love keeping teddy bears at home, or I decorate my house with teddy bears. But if I just try to dig a little deeper and try to come up with a little more insights into why teddy bears and what do I do with it, it becomes more interesting to hear also. Like people will be interested in knowing more about it, like what I'm trying to say. So this is the difference between coming up with a description or a good description, or rather a good story about it. Right? Whenever you have to describe anything, try to come up with a nice story around it. It always feels, or it is always very appealing to the audience. And if you give personalized examples to it, even better. Okay, as I gave my kids example or my own example, what I do with it. Okay, so whenever you're talking about anything, you can just try to include everybody, and then you can speak about yourself also. These are the two things you need to do to be a good storyteller. You have to talk about everyone as a whole as well, and plus what you feel, your opinion also you can give there. Okay, and one more thing you have to take care of. If you're giving your opinion about something and you want others to accept it or take it positively, you don't have to force it. Okay, if you want to say somebody that go and watch this movie, if you want to say somebody to watch this movie, it's damn good, please go and watch this movie. You can't force it on them, right? You can't directly say, yeah, go and watch this movie, it's damn good, you will enjoy that. Book your ticket now, go and book your ticket, that's very interesting movie. You don't have to say that. Avoid saying in this way. Instead, what you can say is, I went to watch this movie and it was damn good, it was amazing. I've seen such movie after a very long time. And the best part of the movie was, it really had a good storyline. It was emotional, it was realistic, and it connected with me. I was very emotional after watching the movie. If you start speaking about it, the other person will definitely understand and will think about watching this movie. So you don't have to directly say, go and buy this, go and watch this, go and do that. Don't ever say that. Instead, what you can say is, you just try to explain the whole thing in the best possible way so that people just change their mind, or they just go with your thoughts, or they agree to your thoughts, instead of directly asking them to go and do something. What is the psychology behind it is, if you speak to a kid also, if somebody tells you also, go and watch this series or go and watch that show, it's very interesting, the first thing will come to your mind is, I am not interested, right? You might not say that in front of him or her, but the first thing is rejection. That is psychology. If somebody forces you, asks you to do this right away or do this, the first thing is, I am not interested. But if that person gives you enough reasons to watch that thing, instead of saying directly to you, you will definitely go and do that. This is human psychology. So that is why whenever there is a chance you want to implement your thoughts, if you want to convince somebody, don't say directly that this is right or this is wrong. Try to come up with good reasoning. Try to come up with some solid logic to put in front of people so that they can decide whether it is right or wrong, or whether they should go and do this or not. Yeah. So guys, you have to take care of these things while speaking or having a conversation with people in English. If you start working on your speeches in this way, if you start working on your English in this way, definitely you're going to be fluent, confident and understandable and clear in speaking in English. And of course, people will look up to you and they'll definitely get convinced by your ideas and thoughts. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.